What does it take to build one of the most iconic brands in the world? Not just a company, but a movement. From selling shoes out of the trunk of a car with just $50 borrowed from his dad, to changing the face of global sports culture forever. This is the story of Nike, and the man behind the swoosh, Phil Knight. A tale of grit, bold bets, brilliant branding, and global domination. Okay kids, it all started with a wild idea. Sell high-performance Japanese running shoes to American athletes. In 1964, Phil Knight and his track coach Bill Bowerman founded Blue Ribbon Sports. Knight was the hustler, driving around and selling sneakers out of his car at track meets. Bowerman, the mad scientist, literally experimenting with rubber in his waffle iron to create better traction. By 1971, Blue Ribbon became Nike, named after the Greek goddess of victory, and they bought their swoosh logo for just $35. Okay, let that sink. But here's the magic. Nike wasn't just about gear, it was about identity. They didn't market shoes, they marketed self-belief. Nike made you feel like an athlete, even if you weren't one. They didn't sell sneakers, they sold the spirit of victory. Nike's greatest weapon, you ask me? Emotional branding. And no move was bigger than signing a young rookie in 1984, a kid named Michael Jordan. The Air Jordan 1 wasn't just a shoe, it was attitude. The NBA banned it, Nike paid the fine, then used that ban to fuel the hype. Genius, I would say. And in 1988, they dropped the mic with a slogan that would live forever. Just do it. But did you know where it came from? Dan Whedon, from the agency Whedon plus Kennedy, the marketing agency that Nike was working with at that time, took inspiration from the last words of convicted killer Gary Gilmore, who before being executed said, "Let's do it."
I run 17 miles every morning. People ask me how I keep my teeth from chattering in the wintertime. I leave them in my locker.
That's the secret. Sell the feeling, not the feature. I mean, let's be clear, you can't boil down Nike just to style. Innovation was for everyone chasing their best. They're a design and innovation powerhouse. It all started with Bowerman's waffle iron, and never stopped. In 1979, they introduced the Air Sole, literal air pockets under your feet. In 1987, they made them visible with the Air Max 1. Boom. Now your tech could flex too. Then came Flyknit. Thread-based uppers that hug your foot like a sock. Lightweight, breathable, eco-conscious, and let's not forget the self-lacing hyper-adapts. Straight out of sci-fi. Nike fused science plus style like no one else, and invited everyday athletes along for the ride. From elite Olympians to 5K first-timers. As Nike grew, it cracked the code. They didn't just expand, they adapted. Adapted to the new needs of the society. From street soccer in Rio to basketball in Shanghai. They didn't just drop ads, they lifted up local voices. In the Middle East, they made performance hijabs for Muslim athletes. In Japan, they launched sneaker pop-ups tailored to streetwear culture. The formula? Think global, speak local. Nike could be in 170 countries and still feel like it was made just for you. So, what can we learn from Nike and Phil Knight? Play the long game. He ran the business at a loss for years. Brand over product. People buy stories, not specs. Use setbacks as fuel. From lawsuits to debts, they ran through it. In the end, Nike's story isn't limited to shoes. It's about possibility, about believing greatness isn't reserved for the few, but available to anyone who dares. It all began with $50, a dream and a trunk full of sneakers, built by grit, fueled by vision. And still always just doing it. Don't forget to like and comment for more business breakdowns. Thank you for watching.